So due to a horrid mistake, not of my doing, all of this here needs to get crushed up as best as possible to fit into another bag, or its own bag, whichever, but this is the method I'm doing it, because there's too much stuff, I couldn't fit in one bag, so I've got to compress it all together. It's kind of a funny thing to think about, because it makes me think about people who do gather their stuff, their bottles, and return it. And a lot of people do crush their items because it just makes it more compact and easier to travel with. Like, some people will bring me a bag. It's like, yeah, there's 300 water bottles in here. And, you look at it and it looks all squished and stuff. It's like, is there really 300 in there? But you realize they're all crushed. And it's like, oh my goodness, there really is that many in there. But then I think about it, it's like, well, that's a lot of extra time to spend crushing them all. You got to open up the cap, squish it, crush it, close the cap if you want it to be sealed and it doesn't move and stuff. Doing that 300 times for 10 cents each item, that's a lot of work. That's a good amount of money that you're getting for that, I guess. What is it, $30? Yeah, but that's still a lot of effort just for what's required. And the amount of time you're going to put into that, it's like, maybe you could get that done in an hour. If you could get it done in an hour, that's pretty good. It raises the question of things like microtransactions to me, though. And the way that I look at it is like, so many games are built to be, I don't remember what you call it, you get the pressure points in them, right? Like, there's a mechanic or a system deliberately put in place that makes you want to spend money to make it go by easier and smoother. And that shit is disgusting. I hate it. I hate that's even a thing in games. But in any case, sometimes you could talk about that with other games that perhaps, the microtransactions are not as delirious, things like altering aspects of your account or something, like a character or whatnot. Not necessarily something advantageous, although that's all subjective. And it's always done with the age-old question. It's like, well, what's more worth it then? Grinding 10 hours for the amount of gold you need to buy an item, or working a job for 1 hour and just buying it with real money, And that's when everything kind of falls apart, because that was kind of one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse for games, and why we're in the rut that we are right now. Because the reality is, oh my god, why wouldn't I just crush these bottles for an hour to get the legendary weapon I want in my video game, And I'm not even talking about real money trading, although that's definitely a thing, of course. I'm just talking because there's so many games that do provide you with those kinds of accelerations and ease of use. World of Warcraft Classic was a great example. Burning Crusade Classic came out, and the first thing they advertised, the very first thing they said was, boost your character up to level 55 so you can get the last 5 levels of 60s done so you can kind of experience it, and then you go straight into TBC content. They sold you the ticket to accelerate. It's like, well, if that's the point, then what is the fucking point, right? What's the point of actually playing the game if what you're telling me to do is go get a job to give you real money? It's just something I thought about.